What is happening, YouTube? Caliber here, and we're here to do another 7 Deadly Sins video. Apologize I didn't get this out yesterday. I spent 45 minutes recording it, and it was terrible recording, guys, so I didn't feel comfortable putting it out there. I was sick, wasn't feeling good, had the flu apparently, and so we're gonna plug away at this. I've already done one shot at this morning, and I forgot to transition screen, so basically you guys got to look at my face the whole entire time. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-record this and try to get this out to you guys right away. So if I go quick, I apologize, but just hang in there. We'll get through here. All right, guys, I'm not going to be able to do anything fancy on this video, guys. I'm not going to be able to show off Merlin or anything like that, but we will talk about this. Bond, he's no longer in the shop. Merlin, she is absolutely awesome. You're probably like, wait a second, we just had Merlin. Yeah, we just had Merlin, but this is Green Merlin. She's a different Merlin. She's an awesome Merlin, guys. I will say every time I took her into PvP, she was hard targeted so bad because her S1 had the ability to deplete one ultimate gauge orb, and people don't want their ultimate gauge orbs removed. So this is an awesome ability to have right there, to remove those orbs from people and screw them up. I absolutely enjoyed it. I didn't get to use it very often in PvP because, like I said, she got hard targeted. I was running attack and defense, which meant she was a little squishier. Might be better running like hit points in defense, but you know, I was using her for Grey Demon also. Also, hopping over into here, guys, we have her perfect cube, which is great for Grey Demon, guys. You could throw this up to mitigate some damage from that Grey Demon. I was running Green King, Green Merlin, and Green Elizabeth together, and oh my gosh, what a great team they were together. I did some hard carries with this team. Merlin, Green Elizabeth, and Green King were such solid units together. With this, throwing it up in there, you couldn't do any heals to the group because maybe you didn't have a restoration, you didn't have enough stacks to do remove the debuffs and stuff like that. Boom, this comes into play. Saved me a few times. Very awesome skill there. Also, her ultimate hits for a good chunk. It's not like freaking insane amount like freaking Jericho or freaking Green King's ult, but it does hit for a freaking decent chunk. It does scale very well. It is a very decent ability. As you may have seen, there's some quality of life changes here. They have moved a bunch of icons on the screen all over the place. You now have a chat right here. You can go to global, knighthood, and deathmatch chat right there, which is pretty cool. We also have knighthood here, where you can go into your knighthood, adjust your combat class ranking, your knighthood ranking, and show off your skills, show off like what your CP is on your team, and all that good stuff. You can look at your other team members and everything like that. Right here it shows I'm running a 110 CC team with a registered right here of 525 for my whole entire team, which is pretty decent in my opinion. But pretty cool features there. We also have, speaking of Elizabeth, we also have Elizabeth's Closet. I guess they added a skin or something like that. I completely missed it, but I did have to come in here and add her skins back into the registered outfits because it kicked them all out. So make sure you got your registered outfits. If they're not in there, you go ahead and hang them back up on this thingy and you're good. Make sure this arrow right here is where it's hung. Make sure it's registered 3 out of 5. Because I wasn't. As you notice, there's some quality of life changes they did here too, guys. You can now hit this arrow to bring these down, hit this arrow to bring it back up. You could also click on this and hit change to change your outfit. If you want to change your outfit, they've moved some things around, so just be aware of that. I would also like to point out they also have changed awakenings. You can now go into a character with an awakening and you can upgrade them for $24. I will want to point out to you guys, save your money. You do not get a refund for the awakenings that are already used. So all these, no refund. So if I do this $24 right now, I'm only going to get the benefits of these 3. So you might as well just use it on a character you need to just fully awaken right from the get-go if you choose to do that. If that's something you want to spend your money on, I would spend it on there a little bit smarter and try to do it on a character that has full awakenings that needs to be done other than partially awakened. All right, guys. So this feature right here is absolutely insane. I love it. You can click on an ability here. You want to reforge the stat itself, you can now go in here and hit the anvil. You can say, hey, I want attack percentage. I don't want anything less than 2.5, check. I'm gonna only use gold, check. No restrictions, check. Or you can do so many counts and you just roll, man. And you just hit auto roll and let it auto roll until you get the stat you want. think that's an absolutely great feature in this game. You don't have to sit there and just continuously reroll and reroll and reroll. It's just gonna boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be very, very nice. You can AFK reroll. I like it. Very, very cool feature. Something else I'd like to point out, guys, is you go in here into event here, you click an event, you can go to an exchange shop. For the current time being, you got this power up thing going on right now. You can earn these tickets right here when you're running a normal event thingy in the event page, guys. You can get these tickets, you exchange them for evolution pendants. This thing refreshes every so often, and you can turn around to start buying some of the stuff up, which is absolutely amazing because the stuff is great. Evolution pendants, I really need some of those. You got a whole bunch of regents in there. You got Evolve 2, which has a few things in there. Hero Enhanced Potions, Grimoires of Strength, Equipment, Awakening Stones, all that good stuff. So make sure if you didn't know where these tickets were at, this is where they're at, guys. You just go to the event page and click on the event shop. Speaking of the shops, guys, you can hop in here and you can buy some shop items now. We got the boom, boom, boom. We got a few different shop items that have popped up in here. I think it's the stamp bundle. Yeah, here we go. You got the SSR equipment selector bundle where you can select the pieces of equipment you want for 24 right there. You get all this good handy stuff in there. Seems like it's pretty decent, I guess. I don't know. I personally, I wouldn't buy it. You get the Elizabeth stamp bundle right here, a special bundle where you can get some cool Elizabeth stamps for like $4. If you're into that kind of thing, I can definitely see that worth it. Merlin stamp bundles, I kind of want the Merlin or Elizabeth stamp bundles personally, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. There's an equipment enhancement bundle. I looked for it and I could not find it. So I don't know if they changed the current like equipment bundle somewhere or it's like one of these, but I could not find it. These all look like the same bundles as before, so I'm a little confused on that fact. So apparently there's some type of error in the coin shop. Bond was supposed to pop up in the coin shop. He didn't pop up in the coin shop. He's going to be added at a later date. I don't know what that means for our coin shop though. I don't know if that means we're going to have two things up in the coin shop at once for whatever price it's supposed to be or what the deal is. But my understanding in JP is after a character's banner was up, they usually popped up in the coin shop for people to pull on them. Not sure if that they're going to change that here or what the deal is, but currently I guess there's some type of error and that's why Bond's not up. So I'm just going to go with that. There's an error right now. Bond's not up. He should be up right now according to how this is kind of explained. So we'll see. All right, so the Hero's Way and some other stuff has been added in here too, guys. So you can go into Challenger Task here. You got Hero's Way right here, Tavern Quest right here, Events right here, and Achievements right here to access all this. Usually they pop up with a check mark on each one of these if you have something going on currently with them. So just so you know, this is where all this is at. I personally, you can go down here to quest and you can go to challenger task and boom, you're there. Also to point out, guys, if you're using somebody's ultimate ability and you're combining them with somebody on your team, you now get an extra 1,000 combat class for doing a setup. So for example, with Elizabeth here, I'm getting extra combat class from this guy right here. You get 1,000 combat class right there. 1,000 combat class for using somebody that has the sword symbol here, the double swords. That's going to get you an extra 1,000 combat class for your team, which is kind of sexy. Last thing I wanted to point out, you can toggle ultimate abilities on and off right here. So you no longer have to go to the menu screen and disable ultimates. Some of us like to watch ultimates every now and then, but when you're in the middle of battle, sometimes you're like, hey, you know what? I'm trying to do some quick stuff here. I don't want to look at all the pretty stuff. I'm trying to burn through this real quick. So now you have the ability to turn your ultimates gauge on and off right here, which is pretty freaking sexy. A lot of things I would like to point out too. Another thing I'd like to point out too is a bunch of characters got a little minor buffs here and there. So I'm just going to go through the list here real quick. You got the Ranger Hauser. You got the Holy Knight Hauser, the Ranger Grimoire, Ranger Grimoire again, Champion Adventure Style, Iron Giant or Iron Knight, Giant Grimoire, Omens of Chaos Druid Hendrickson, Melt, the Captain of Holy Knights Hendrickson, Omen of Chaos, Captain of the Holy Knights Dreyfus, Break the Captain of the Holy Knights Dreyfus, Roars of Dawns, Captain Slater, Overpower, Hunter Slater. A whole bunch of these got a whole bunch of minor buffs. It's only like a few hundred hit points, a few hundred defense here and there. I don't know if any of these are super significant, but a whole bunch of characters got some minor buffs. If you guys would like to pause the video and check these out, you're more than welcome to, and check them out. But they're all like very, very minor in my opinion. They may help out just a little bit, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, so that's gonna wrap up these patch notes, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this, that subscribe button, and leave a comment below what you think of these patch notes. I will be doing a video showcasing Merlin and what she does. I just didn't have the time to do that on this video. I tried doing a recording yesterday, absolutely terrible, like I said, and I got like 25 minutes before I start streaming. So we're just gonna pump this out right now, guys. So I will catch you guys later. You guys have a good one. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. And what's your thoughts on Green Merlin? I think she's pretty bae in my opinion, but yeah, what's your guys' thoughts?